everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. There's too many north-south routes for me to like this. So we probably want to stick to a coast then. So New York to Miami, Montreal to Atlanta, and then like Kansas City to Boston. I don't know if I love Duluth to Houston on this. I think like there's not really an easy way to connect those. I think the only reason I would need to go out to Kansas City is because I have to take a third ticket, and Kansas City to Boston is the correct one. So this is a little bit of an awkward. Start. I think that for our long term, we want to grab Atlanta to Nashville. Because if we don't get this, then now we're looking at like having to come down through Chicago, which isn't the worst thing. It's just going to take time. All right, I'm really glad we didn't take Houston to Duluth because that would be the route I would have wanted. So, good job. Blue is the main thing that we want. Because now, if we get over to Kansas City, there's also a world where we could go like for yellow here and go up this way, which that gets us a little bit more points. And so we might end up doing that. I find in the Mega expansion, I mean, while Longest Train is, still valuable, I've definitely lost games to Longest Train. I think if you focus too much on it, you can waste a bunch of time trying to take a route that is so indirect when I could just get a ton more tickets and go from there. It's more points to get more tickets because it's a 15-point bonus at the end rather than, just the 10-point bonus. I do want a black there, but then we can go off the top. Ooh, a wild is very nice. I mean, I suppose we could go St. Louis to Chicago, Chicago to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh to New York. Maybe that's the route we take, depending on how the board plays, because then that at least hooks up Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York, Boston, Atlanta, Miami. And we're one away from Denver. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Again, depending on how the board, we got options around here. That's the nice thing. We don't have to. I think that's the route I would like to take. Ooh, yellow doing the early destination ticket draw. I don't know what tickets yellow has, but I don't hate it. If you have some stuff that you're like, I don't really know what path I want to take, and you want to be a little bit more informed of the path you want to take, I think that's fine. All right. An orange is actually good here, and another orange is actually very good here. Yeah. I actually really like that. I'm rolling the dice a little bit on St. Louis to Nashville, but because, I don't know, again, like I have so many other ways I can go about this that I don't want to give up the orange or black for stuff that I really do want just to grab this. I really wanted that blue. That's okay. We can just go off the top. Hey, a blue. I suppose green and white are not terrible here. Okay. Take the pink. I'll just go off the top. All right, getting black there is nice because then that means I can react to anything and I don't have to use a wild. All right, I think I like the green here, and I like one off the top. Now there's a conversation to grab St. Louis to Nashville with 2 pink because I can then easily get another pink for St. Louis to Kansas City. Because part of this here is this is going a little bit slow for me. I want this to be kind of a quicker process. Okay, I don't mind the reset here. Because, yeah, I don't mind that, and I don't mind a white here. Because I will need white, green, if I'm going to do this to go straight through. I do like the blue here. And if it is still there, blue is the one thing that I need to take. Like, that's kind of a non-negotiable. That's my biggest route. It's, this route is fairly popular. I'm going to need it. Okay. It's an interesting first route to take. All right, well, I'm definitely taking blue here. Like, definitely doing that. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Maybe that was the best. That was the best route to take, apparently. All right, so that probably means I want to solidify some stuff up here because things might get kind of hairy up in this area. Well, I definitely want to do that now. That's slightly concerning. Like, I guess blue would be the one to get up there. I mean, I do have another way. Like, I could go Montreal to New York and then over to Boston. The only issue is that means I need more blue, so I would prefer not to do that. But I guess we're going to. Wow. Like, dang. Man, am I worried about Montreal to Boston here? What is happening? I'm gonna do this. Oh my gosh. So everybody has a route into Boston. Everybody needed to get into Boston. That's crazy. I'm curious what red does here. So both yellow and blue needed to go down the East Coast. Red needed to get into Boston for some reason. Okay, that's fine. I guess we could have gone that way. But this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. We have plenty of opportunities to get blue. We still have our 2 wilds. We're fine. A little bit of a detour, but you know what? We get a little more points this way. Dang. Okay. So now I definitely want to go the green here. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that all this is good. I really want that blue, but going green. Thank you. But I think this is the smarter play with how much traffic is up here. This is just too much traffic to leave alone. If the blue is still there, I am taking it. It looks like red is going pink here. I'm going to grab a yellow to go Nashville to St. Louis. Okay, blue feels comfortable to draw. Risky with Pittsburgh to Washington open, but so be it. So, in drawing tickets, the West Coast is probably going to be pretty wide open. All right. If no one has grabbed St. Louis to Nashville by now, I'm not worried about it at this point. So I'd rather get the 2 green here for Chicago to St. Louis. I don't want to draw tickets pretty soon. Because I have Chicago to Pittsburgh, both sides of it, I'm not as concerned about it. Okay. This all makes sense. I'm very curious what routes yellow and blue have because they're copying each other at this point. All right, that's interesting. Okay, that's expected. All right, nothing on board that's like, oh my gosh, I need that. I guess the only issue here is if yellow goes down to Miami, or blue for that matter, though I think blue pretty much has telegraphed they're going Atlanta, New Orleans. But yellow, could go into Miami here, which would be kind of annoying. Okay. I doubt red is going that way. So now we do solidify that. So red is going to come down. I don't know. Okay, yellow taking red makes me wonder whether they're trying to go down this way. Let's go green here. There's a lot of traffic up here. Let's make sure that we don't get caught in the traffic. I really like to not use my blue for here, for obvious reasons. So I wouldn't mind picking up a pink. And then we're looking at, again, drawing tickets because okay, no, yellow was headed up to Duluth. I guess I could have read that as well. But, it's fine. Okay. So pink, yes. I'm actually going to take this black in case we do need to get into Denver. That is a point where I'm okay, kind of. Man, So Boston shutout, New York shutout. Washington has one route in. Like, all right, I am going to grab my preferred side here. And then I probably am drawing unless there's a blue on board. And the West Coast is just wide open. So, like, there's potential for hitting some big stuff, especially because I'm plugged into Boston, New York, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Nashville, Atlanta, Miami. There's big potential here. Now, it's going to be a little challenging to hit all of it, but there's big potential. And will I make a reckless decision? Probably. All right, well, there's a blue, so definitely going to take it. And then we'll just go off the top. Hey, look, there's another blue. All right. Ooh, yeah, with 4 blue, I probably do just solidify Miami. That feels smart. Miami is a tough enough location to get into that feels good. I know yellow doesn't have enough cards, but Miami's one of those cities not to play around with. All right, so there's my initial 3 tickets. No one's really running away with this. Red seems very disjointed right now. Blue seems like they're almost done connecting. Yellow, like, it seems like we all kind of have like similar tickets. So like really what I'm hoping is like to hit something big. And maybe even a couple of big things that would really be helpful. Okay, red's going west. Okay, Houston to Washington's a no. Salt Lake City to Chicago's a yes, and Salt Lake City to Kansas City is a yes. Winnipeg to Houston is a no. We just take the 2, going along the lines of where we were already going. And we already have Kansas City to Denver. So that is excellent. Okay. Blue is taking orange, which makes sense, probably. Okay, so we go black there. All right, I really like that we did the Miami thing because now I just don't have to worry about it. So we are looking for red or yellow. But I might draw again at this point. It feels less likely that I'm going to have a lot of competition over here. So, and no one's at any, huge advantage here. See what's on board, but I might draw again. I mean, if there's a yellow, I probably should take it. Well, there's not a yellow. I think that's a sign. I mean, I'm greedy, right? Like, we do this, right? This is what we're doing. Yeah, it's absolutely what we're doing. So these are the routes that I need to consider. The nice thing is these are fairly low risk routes because they're doubles. And I do have a wild to play with, and I don't think that anyone is like at super big risk of trying to end this game. So yeah, pink, yellow, red, orange, white. I suppose we could go down through Santa Fe, but that's going to be just way less efficient. I think I'd rather roll the dice on just other stuff. So orange, I think, is a higher priority because we need more of it. That's why I didn't prioritize the red. Yeah, orange or white is going to be the priority, and then pink, red, it looks like, is going to be the secondary priority. Okay. So white, yes. Pink, yes. No one seems to be touching the reds, so I probably have enough of it to make this work. Of course, as I say that, blue is touching the red. Of course. Okay, I will take a red here, and then the yellow I don't care about anymore. I'll take the pink. And I probably want to save my wild for the big route here. We're definitely not drawing any more tickets. I can tell you that. All right, if there's a red on board, I probably take it. And obviously if there's a white or an orange, and I maybe even like need to start thinking about grabbing some wilds here, but I need a little bit more. I don't think we're quite to that point yet. Yellow is grabbing a lot of wilds. Okay, the red's on board. I'm going to take it, and then I'm going to go off the top. Black is not really what I wanted to see there. So red is the only one that we're kind of nervous about, like just kind of playing a lot of stuff very quickly and ending the game. Okay, gotta grab this here. A reset is very nice because yeah, that's very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, yeah, this okay, especially if I can get that red to stay. Okay, yes, and then white. Okay, hey, look, there it is. Okay, so and I think that red's just trying to connect up this stuff. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna do Denver to Salt Lake here. Ooh, that's uh-oh. Oh no. Because this is Seattle to Calgary incoming, right? No, I guess. Yeah, it like my opponent's definitely gonna do Seattle to Calgary and end the game, and then go Denver to Santa Fe. Now, that's a risky route because I absolutely could say, screw you, and go Denver to Santa Fe. Oh, nervous about it. All right, that is absolutely huge. So I'm doing this because if I miss out on Los Angeles to Atlanta, that's the one I want to miss out on. Ooh, bold strategy taking tickets when it's pretty clear that red is going to go Seattle to Calgary, I think, and end this sucker. I'm curious if yellow. I don't know what yellow's doing. Let's just. Not really sure what blue's doing either. Yeah, so really the only trick that I would say with red that I'm worried about is how far ahead they are, but I think that I've got the tickets to match them. Whoa, okay, okay. I mean, I guess Winnipeg to Omaha is a route, so it's perfectly plausible that you just oh, okay. So red doesn't have it. All right, I thought that red was moving to end the game. I mean, we could start being a jerk to red if we really think that we're scared of them. Could, you know. I think this is worth a draw here. Okay, let me rephrase. I think it's worth grabbing Pittsburgh to Washington here. And what is happening? What are you doing? What's the goal here? And then I think we just I'm assuming that Red is ending this here by going Vancouver to Calgary, and then I think we just take it. Oh my gosh. I'm the best player here. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest player ever. I'm the greatest player ever. Oh, that felt so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't want to like count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm fairly certain that seals the deal on a victory. Oh goodness. Okay, so Red misses Phoenix to Boston. So Red misses Phoenix to Boston. Okay, so Red miscalculated on trains is what happened. Which, been there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yep. What? I don't know what was Blue's plan here? Okay. Okay, so Yellow had a bunch of stuff over there and then just took other stuff. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh goodness. Well, good on Red for but yeah, Red I think just flat out miscalculated because I was like, why didn't you grab Phoenix to Boston? But I think they just flat out miscalculated. I will say, I probably would have sacrificed. Well, no, you had to get for Vancouver to Duluth. No, I'm curious why Phoenix to Boston was the one that Red decided to miss. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered, but still, Red should have absolutely taken the Phoenix to Boston and then missed out on Calgary to Nashville. I guess would have also missed out on Winnipeg to Santa Fe. Okay, never mind. I retract my statement. Again, don't think it would have mattered. If you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. Thank you to those that have already done so. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.